Alright, much Abrew time. Playing some Blackburn in Modern. Alright, and this hand, good enough. We can try it. We got a removal spell, some Blackburn, some decent creatures. Opponent leads on Relic. Alright, I'm guessing this is a Eldrazi deck. Like white-black Eldrazi. Play Bloodstained Mire. Opponent has Caves of Koilos. And Tide Hollow Sculler. Alright, well, we let it go. They probably have to just take Fatal Push. Or else we just kill Tide Hollow. Yep, takes Fatal Push. So, crack Bloodstained Mire. Get our Blood Crypt tapped. Opponent passes. Ooh, alright. Well, play Bloodstained Mire. Crack it. Get a Swamp. And just bump in the night. And pass the turn. Now we can Fatal Push Tide Hollow. Actually, I think we should just do it now. Yeah, let's do it now. Fatal Push Tide Hollow. If we wait, there's weird Flicker Wisp stuff that could be annoying. Although, they don't have an Ether Vial, so it's unlikely to be a problem, but, we're going to kill it, so there's no reason to be risky about it. Plus, it's another card we can exile to the Relic. So now I think we mostly just want to land. Another Relic. Well, I expect our opponent to start popping Relics. Although, I guess it is helpful against Drelf's Messenger. Exiles, exiles. We'll leave our bump in the night, but it's going to get exiled. Opponent passes. We draw Bloodstained Mire. Well, let's run Bob out there. Definitely expecting it to get Wasteland Stranglered, most likely. Or killed in some form. Pass the turn. Alright, no Wasteland Strangler. Well, I'd rather have it get pathed than Wasteland Stranglered. This also gives us the mana we need for Obliterator. Nice bonus. Yep. Exile's our last card. Another Tide Hollow Sculler. Well, again, just has to take Fatal Push. Or we just kill it. Opponent's still at a pretty high life total. We're not especially close to killing them. Yep, takes a Fatal Push. Well, let's see what we draw. It's a Swamp. Alright, run out Obliterator. Hope our opponent doesn't have another path. Pass the turn. Alright, cracks Relic. Digging for an Obliterator answer by the looks. Exiles the Relic. Well, that's good for us too, because that means Drelf's Messenger is better. I think we want to leave this Bloodstained Mire uncracked for Fatal Push purposes. Well, there goes Drelf's Messenger. Yep. But we do get to start obliterating. And... okay. Yep. I hate when that happens to our opponents, but it's pretty sweet when it happens to us, and we just draw the card they take. Drelf's Messenger. Ah, it's such a bad feeling. Opponent drops to 9. Although, I mean, Messenger isn't that absurd. It's good. Much better than a lot of things we could have drawn. But it's not like you win the game good. At least not directly or immediately. Alright, opponent has Wasteland Strangler. Can process our Fatal Push. This isn't that bad for us, and they still need to find an answer for Obliterator, or else they're in trouble, and they can't really block it. And they can't take a hit from it this turn, because we have Alms of the Vein, which they know about. So I think our opponent's pretty deadish. Opponent gets in. I mean, maybe they're slow rolling a path. Not impossible, but seems unlikely. Well, let's go attack him with both. Opponent blocks. Drops to 2. Yeah, and I mean, now he just Alms of the Vein for the Blackburn win. Sweet. Well, that worked. What do we want against this deck? I think we mostly want... I think we go down Alms of the Vein. Go up the 2 Blood Moons. And also go up 2 Disfigures. Actually, Disfigure Hero's Downfall. Let's try it like that. Alright. I mean, we're a fetch land away from Blood Mooning, which should be insanely good. And we have a Fatal Push. Well, there's a Thoughtseize. Yep, Blood Moon, 1 down. Well, play Leechridden Swamp, pass the turn. Relic of Progenitus. Exiles our Blood Moon. Oh, they kept a one-lander? Oh, man. Come on, fetch land. Well, alright. Get down our Goblin Guide. Pass the turn. Fetid Heath. Opponent finds land number 2. Which I'm assuming is exactly what they wanted. Opponent. Tide Hollow Scholar. That's fine. We just Fatal Push it. Takes Blood Moon. Temporarily. Oh, man. We're a fetch land away from just winning. Kill Tide Hollow Scholar. Come on, fetch land. Collective Brutality. Well, get in with Cutthroat. Bump in the night. Play a swamp. Pass the turn. Opponent cracks Relic. Digging for land. Godless Shrine tapped. Come on, fetch land. Dark Confidant. Alright, well, get in with Cutthroat. If Bob lives, opponent has Fatal Push. Well, let's see if Bob lives. Pass the turn. Oh, so close. Opponent has Wasteland Strangler, so there goes our Dark Confidant. Still drawing live to that fetch land. Yeah, we'll kill it. Come on, deck. Fetch land. Sign in Blood. Swamp. Dark Confidant. Still no fetch for the Blood Moon. But another Dark Confidant's good. Godless Shrine. Untapped. Oh, this feels like Thought Not Seer to take Blood Moon. Jeez. Jeez. We had so many turns to draw it. I mean, our opponent's got to take Blood Moon, which means we have a Dark Confidant still living. And we have lots of things we can draw into, but oh, now we're going to... I know we're going to draw a fetch here. We gotta. Oh, there it is, too. Well, that's Collective Brutality. Just duress our opponent. Geez, so incredibly close. Opponent has multiple removal spells. Well, we'll take Fatal Push. Play Blood Crypt, tapped, pass the turn. Oh, man. That would have just won us the game. Lingering Souls for our opponent. Flashes it back. Alright, gonna leave our Bob alive. Unfortunately, we don't have a great answer to a board full of spirits. Down to 14. We just gotta kill our opponent. Well, Marsh Flats. Crack it. Get a Smoldering Marsh. Fatal Push. The Thought Knot. Draw a card. More lands. Play Vampire Cutthroat. Pass the turn. Not feeling good. Oh, wow. Wowee, wowee. We needed one more land. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Yeah, that's game. We cannot be another Lingering Souls. We don't even have things we can draw that can beat this. They just don't exist in our deck. Drain our opponent to 11. I mean, what can we draw? Burn is not going to get it done. Dark Confidant. Opponent's in the tank. We draw nothing, and that's game. Whoa! For want of one land. Alright, heading on to game 3. We're going to run it back. Oh, wow. Well, we aren't playing that many red sources in defense of our deck, but that was still brutal. Alright, double Bob, double Bolt. Marsh Flats. Pass the turn. Opponent has Eldrazi Temple. Well, crack Marsh Flats. Grab a Smoldering Marsh. Marsh Flats. Crack it. Grab a Swamp. Bob, number 1. Hope it lives. If our opponent mulliganed into double Eldrazi Temple, oh dear. Oh boy. Not real life. Jeez. That is the absolute nut mulligan. So what do we want to draw? Land and Fatal Push, I guess? Fetch land, Fatal Push. Takes a Dark Confidant. Well, now just a land can kill it. Land Blood Moon would also be insane. Jeez, that's not good. Well, Collective Brutality, 2 modes. Duress our opponent, drain our opponent. Discard Obliterator. Oh, this is absolutely unreal. This is literally Demonic Tutor 6-card hand. If our opponent could pick 6 cards out of their deck, this would have been the cards. And I'm not even kidding. I think it literally would have been 2 Eldrazi Temples, a fast land, Thought Knot, Reality Smasher, Lingering Souls. I don't think they would have done anything else. I think that's literally the cards they would have chosen. So sometimes I say that and we draw nothing. So we Blood Crypt, untapped. There's no way we can win. Double Lightning Bolt, a Thought Knot Seer, and then lose? Jeez. Wasn't meant to be, wasn't meant to be. And that's the game. Well, people like to... Oh, man. Gee. Yeah, I'm just at a loss for words at how... Just the variance of Magic. Game 2, we had so many turns to draw Red Source to win with Blood Moon, and then this game, opponent just... Essentially an unbeatable draw for... And our opponent peels a Tide Hollow Sculler. Yeah, I'm gonna scoop. I mean, there's no other way about it. Even if we live a turn, they Lingering Souls with Flashback, so, yeah.
Thanks for watching the video. If you haven't already, take a minute and click that subscribe button. It's a great way to support the channel for free, and you'll find the next video in the playlist right here.